Putin seeing girls posting war isn't right. World War III begins. Some Indian guy on YouTube. Hello friends, today we will learn how to outmaneuver an air-to-air cruise missile. Everyone is gangster till Volodymyr Zelensky come down the streets. We should replace this guy by this guy. Never thought I'd die fighting side by side with Germany. What about side by side with a friend? I surrender. Red Baron, I tip my hat to you. One legend to another. Ghost of Kyiv. Man, woman, white, black, poor, rich, Asian, Putin. I thought to myself, then there is one I could follow. There is one I could call king. Hollywood producers waiting to make a Kyiv has fallen movie. Me knowing that it won't happen because Ukraine won't fall. Untied nations be like uninvolved in peace. I have an army. We have the ghost of Kyiv. Boss. Leader. What everyone thinks Chad looks like. What he actually looks like. Me after learning to be a good leader from YouTube after they removed the dislikes. Biden offers to extract Zelensky from Ukraine. Zelensky, I need guns. Lots of guns. When the rest of the world is playing war without you. Let's talk about the current situation. Let's do something about current situation. Ukraine man with a plane. The whole Russian army. President Putin, in the name of humanity, bring your troops back to Russia. This conflict must stop now. Whoa, this is worthless. Russia invades Ukraine. China sends aircraft to Taiwan. Scandinavians. Hey Russia, I didn't hear no bell. Putin and his commanders. What do you mean one man is standing up to our troops? White death. I'm only doing what is needed from me. The ghost of Kyiv. Same. Balls of the Ukrainian heroes. Mega bullseyes. Everyone right now point when did you become an expert in international politics and military conflicts? Last night. Heroes of Donbas. Snake Island 13. The ghost of Kyiv. Activision Call of Duty. The Ukrainians are welcoming us as liberators. Just this morning a babushka gave me sunflower seeds to put my pocket. Those weren't a gift. Those seeds are to bloom when you die on their nation's soil. Russians telling Putin that even they don't want a war. Russia invades Ukraine. China sends aircraft to Taiwan. The E-News. Russian fighter jets. We have you 6-1. Ghost of Kyiv. I like those odds. Whoa, this is worthless. What society thinks men want to wear? What men actually want to wear? Nobody. The ghost of Kyiv. I'm not in danger. Russia, I'm the danger. Everyone looking back on 2021. Perhaps I treated you too harshly. I would never trust any politicians. Zelensky and army dear, this is what a true leader looks like. At your service my president. Average kindergarten bombing fan. Average defending your own country enjoyer. Ukraine after retaking Antonov airport and bridges in the south, after fighting in Chernobyl, all while holding in the east and creating an ace combat protagonist. I didn't hear no bell. What everyone thinks Chad looks like. What he actually looks like. Do you have any history of mental illness in your family? My cousin thinks Russia is on the right side of the conflict. What we all think Chads look like. What Chads really look like. Why doesn't NATO just stop the Russians in Ukraine? World War III and Russian nukes. I need ammunition, not a ride. Switzerland breaking neutrality after Russia invades Ukraine. And I took that personally. Russian hackers. You can't defeat me. Ukrainian hackers. I know, but he can. Anonymous. Nice suit giving orders from distance to his war prisoners. goes out of palace and defend what he loves with the people he love. Ukrainians after another successful day of making life difficult for the Russian army. Zelensky, the ghost of Kyiv, the 13 heroes. Magnetar, second most heavy object in the universe. Heaviest object in the universe, Zelensky's balls. Taliban call for Russia-Ukraine peace, say they fear for civilians. Russian soldiers reading this. Are we the baddies? NATO. Ukraine army, ghost of Kyiv, the 13 Chads. Fighting against Russia. My name is Volodymyr Zelensky. You invaded my country. Prepare to die. The world after Switzerland got involved in this Ukraine thing. Now this is an Avengers level threat. The ghost of Kyiv, trying to maintain Ukrainian air supremacy. Air India, flying through an active theater of war, is staying with his people in Kyiv, ready to resist the invasion and to fight for freedom and democracy itself. Hiding in a bunker somewhere, sending hundreds of young Russians to die for a senseless war. Ukraine Air Force, you mind telling me what you're still doing on that jet? Ghost of Kyiv, sir, finishing this fight. Editors for Ukraine's and Russia's Wikipedia pages right now. My kid in 2050 writing an essay on how COVID-19 affected World War III. Putin's justification of war. He's just standing there. China, don't you dare. You call NATO's bluff and invade Ukraine. Ukraine will probably surrender within a day. Your army suffers over 10 times the Ukrainian casualties and your currency and stock market crash. Sweden, we'll provide you with military assistance. Ukraine, with weapons that are readily available, right? Right? Russia underestimating Ukraine. Ukraine actually doing surprisingly well against the Russians. Call the ambulance, but not for me. Before we invade Ukraine. But first I just wanna thank our sponsor Raid Shadow Legends. Russian civilians get hated worldwide for a war their government has started. Germans, first time. US, offers evacuation. Zelensky, I need a weapon. Taliban telling Russia to be peaceful. How do you do, fellow pacifists? The size of Ukrainian president's balls. The size of the Russian army. Average leaving the country at war fan. Versus average staying in the capital at war enjoyer. Russian soldier, we have you surrounded. Surrender your army, Mr. President. President Zelensky. So anyway, I started blasting. Ukraine man with a plane. The whole Russian army. When you join the military for college and Russia starts to act up. Come on, save the world, like you do in the movies. Russia got banned from Eurovision Song Contest. Guess you could say things are getting pretty serious. France, we surrender. What? Sorry, force of habit. Teacher, what is the difference between a boss and a leader? Me. Remember when Republicans hated Russians? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Thousands of nuclear arms had been left on Ukrainian soil by Moscow after the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991. But in the years that followed, Ukraine made the decision to completely denuclearize. In exchange, the US, the UK and Russia would guarantee Ukraine's security in a 1994 agreement known as the Budapest Memorandum. You versus the person she tells you not to worry about. Rejecting US evacuation offer, Zelensky says, I need anti-tank ammo, not a ride. Domino, Russia is too strong. Russia is strong, but not stronger than family. Petition to write Putin with lowercase p to disrespect him. Defending non-NATO country in 1990. Defending non-NATO country in 2022. Putin seeing Ukraine's president sarcastic tweets and memes. Ukraine. East Ukraine. Thank you for watching this video. Tune in at 5 PM British time for a video of changing topic. And at 7 PM for daily juicy memes. Check out my Discord server using the link in the description. Also be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you didn't already.